Okay, as you might be able to tell, I'm on an old-timey iPhone. I have to go get my phone fixed. So this is my phone right here. The camera is cracked. The microphone is fucked up. It's actually fully shattered on the back, which is why it's duct taped. You can see it's fucked up here. Actually, you can't see it, but whatever. And can you zoom in? Yeah, look at all that. And we have been vlogging using Raina's other, she had two phones. One was a work phone, and there's some drama in her life that's her business, so one of those phones is getting sent back. And that makes it very complicated because we are having a lot of fun vlogging every day, but I cannot do it on my phone because it's fucked up. So I am going down the mountain to get it fixed today, but I'm gonna be leaving it with them. And the phone that I'm recording on right now is from like 1995 or some shit, so I can't download any apps on it. It doesn't even have the Maps app for some reason. Yeah, and I can't really do anything on it but record videos. So I have written down the directions. I actually literally went to MapQuest because Google Maps gives directions by telling you, like, turn right at the Carl's Jr. Excuse me? Anyway, so I went to literal MapQuest and wrote directions down. And today's going to be an adventure, and I decided that I'm going to even go to the phone place just using the directions I wrote down just to kind of test it out. And I also can switch out the SIM so that I can call Raina, because I'm able to, like, do phone calls and text messages on this phone, and that's about it. So here we go. Here's the adventure and the experiment for today. Okay, I am getting my front glass and microphone fixed, so I should at very least be able to make TikToks. And I will say, if I had more money, I would be a sucker, because ultimately, because that's the iPhone 11. And she said, well, I could order you iPhone 13 with 256 gigs for $350. Okay, like, because if I had $350, she would have sold me right then and there. Right then and there. Alright, y'all, I just had quite the accomplishment because I was driving to Sprouts, but then I saw Vaughn's and I didn't have to go to Sprouts, which fucked up all of my directions because I only did from home to the depot, and then from the depot to Sprouts, and then from Sprouts to PetSmart. Guess what happened? I didn't go to Sprouts. So then I was getting off of the freeway and I was like, okay, so if I'm supposed to take a left on Sierra and a left on Highland, and I was just like really nervous because I was supposed to come out of the Sprouts and then take a right on Highland and a right on Sierra. And then I started looking, I said, I think I could just take a right on Highlands from here. And then I took a right onto Sierra, which isn't the directions I had. And I was like, I just feel like I'm going to get to Summit and I'm going to take a left. Because my direction was right on Highland, right on Beach, left on Summit. So I took a right on Sierra, drive down, I see Summit, I take a left. Man, I'm on Summit for a minute and a half, okay? I'm on for a minute and a half. And then all of a sudden, boom, I see Beach, and I'm like, let's go. Who got to PetSmart? Who? I don't even need directions anymore. I know the entire of the Inland Empire like the back of my palms. Wait. Anyways, and I actually really don't like that phrase because I would not be able to tell you what the back of my hand looks like. So I know it like I know the lyrics to It's Gonna Be Me. Alright, I'm gonna give y'all a little lesson in manifesting. And Raina, this is for you too, okay? You better watch this. I know you like to skip when I'm talking. Better watch this whole thing. It's about manifesting. Now, when you ask God or the universe or the law of attraction, and you say, give me this certain thing. Give me $1 million. Oh, please bring me, dear God, bring me $1 million. I'm vibrating in the frequency of $1 million. Here's what's going to happen. First, you're going to get a little taste of that. You're going to get an example of the gift. So you might play the lottery and win $10, $100. You get a little something. Because the universe has 3 questions for you. Or God has 3 questions for you. Number 1, are you grateful? Because if you're grateful for $10, I know you're going to be grateful for 10 million, and that's going to be fun. And the thing is, the universe just likes to have a blast. And anything you're grateful for, anything you're talking about, anything you're blabbing on about, it's like, woohoo, let me give you more, woohoo. So if you're grateful for $10, 10,000 is probably on its way. Number 2, is it special? Are you like, oh my gosh, this is my special $10. Thank you from the universe. This is special and this is unique. Or is it like everything else? Do you leave it in the glove compartment? Do you just throw it into the other pile of cash? Or are you treating it special because it's a gift, right? If you have 10 pair of shoes and your friend gives you a pair of shoes, do you just throw them in the pile and never think about them? Or are you like, oh my gosh, these are my special birthday shoes from my friend, right? Do you treat it like it's a gift? Number 3, the third thing that'll happen is a distraction will come in, and the universe or God wants to know, do you care more about the distraction or the gift? What's more important to you, your faith or your obligations, right? So let's say you got an example of a gift, and then this teacher who is just a pain in your ass sends you this long email about how your paper sucks, you have to do it again, you're probably going to fail the class. Now, do you immediately forget how grateful you are for that gift you got from the universe and start carrying on, writing this teacher back, redoing the essay, you got to make sure to do it this and this and this? Or you let that ride, you think, you know what, okay, I have to deal with it, but at the end of the day, I just got this incredible gift from the universe. I just won the lottery. Who gives a fuck if it's $10? I just won the lottery. I'm not for a second going to turn all of my attention to this horrible distraction of some random fucking mean teacher. Those are the 3 things you have to answer. Because if you win the lottery, you better cash the fucking ticket, or else why would God give you a bigger winning? If you're not going to cash a $10 ticket, are you just going to let a $10,000 ticket sit in your car? That's the question. Because we got to know, anybody can ask for $10 million, but who's going to treat it the best? Who's going to be the most fun to give the gift to? And who's going to prioritize their faith above all these little worldly obligations? You know what I'm saying? Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. Look at it. What? Okay, because now we don't have to test the difference in quality. Okay, because now you're looking at me now? And you're looking at me now. You see what I'm saying? Ooh! Actually, kind of like this old ass one. I don't know. That's kind of retro. And the microphone works.